Sometimes people ask me, they're like, Sam, what was it like when you were drinking and doing drugs? And I just show them this tattoo. That tattoo says, let's dance. So, yeah. If any of y'all are wondering if you have a problem with drugs or alcohol, just read your belly tattoo.
People see me as like a fairly hardworking comedian. I tour, I go all over. And man, if they only knew how hard I work to try to stay high, man. Stay high.
I met my wife when I was 4 months sober. I was still homeless, but I didn't tell her that. Yeah, all you young folks, you think it's hard dating on the app? Shit, try dating when you're homeless. That's hard. Yeah, try to get a middle-class lady under a tarp with you.
Answering the question of like how I became homeless is also really hard because like I never thought about it. It feels like I made 1,000 little decisions and every single one of them made sense to me. And then one day I'm looking around, I'm like, man, what the hell happened? Like, why is it like this?
My wife, she had bad boundaries, man. She let me move in way too early. Yeah, it was my idea. You know? I was like, we should move in. She's like, it's kind of early. I was like, not really, you know. Storm's coming. You know?
I could never explain like what was wrong with me. I just knew that drugs made me feel better. And drugs was the one thing everybody was so focused on me not doing. It's like nobody wanted to deal with the fact that like I hated being alive. And I did not know how to tell people that. Society wanted me to fundamentally change, but were completely unwilling to deal with the fact that like I was in a world that I didn't feel like I belonged in.
A guy my size, I cannot have sex under a tarp, okay? Because people are gonna notice, you know what I mean? Yeah, that tarp's gonna be moving, right? Yeah, it's gonna look like that parachute game in grade school, you know? Whoa! Whoa!
A lot of like middle class folks, they see homelessness and they don't mean to do it, they don't realize they're doing it, but they're in like a flight response where they'll ignore it completely and pretend that it doesn't affect them. And then unfortunately, there's some people that have that like fight response where it's like, oh, we gotta do something, we gotta get these encampments out of here. And they're ignoring like the root causes of this. You have fentanyl, you have methamphetamine, like epidemics. You have a housing crisis in 2008. And the biggest one of all is like a complete failure of the healthcare system. As far as, especially when it comes to mental health.
When I was homeless, I'd be having a really bad day, but sometimes I'd find somebody more homeless than me, and that would make me feel better. You know? Like, it was funny because them outreach workers, they'd come around, they'd be like, Sam, are you ready for our help? And I'm like, no, go get Greg. Like, Greg's a mess, you know?
I think a lot of us are at a loss at what to do and even how to speak about it. I mean, even saying the word homeless, like, sometimes my comedy feels like a celebration for folks that have been through similar things that I have. And sometimes it feels like a revenge.
How come us, in the richest country the world has ever known, has people that sleep outside? Forget the politics, forget everything else. We have resources we don't even know about, you know what I mean? People piss money. They park boats in boats, right?
We make all these things about like, oh, like how do we deal with homelessness? And like homes. I think everybody should have a place that they can go and hide and try to get their shit together. Maybe they could meet society in the middle somewhere for a little bit.